I'm back. Let's continue on. So I actually found out that apparently, I did not know this, but apparently Clive in the first time skip was actually 28. Which means he was 15 when he killed Joshua. What I want to know is how the fuck is Joshua still alive?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Hold on, I'll type in Nectar.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Who's that?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Wait, is that Sid's daughter? No, it can't be because she looks pretty old. Vivian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Wait,
Back
she's
from
not
your
old.
mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Oh, she's not like super. I'm not gonna say integral or important, but she's not super important in the sense that she's. Okay, in the sense that she's like a character that is related to someone else we know, unless she's like related to Hippocrates, I think his name was, the scholar. Speaking of which, is he alive? If Karen is alive, he should be. Then again, it's been 5 years, so maybe he died. Hopefully not. He was a cool character.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
He is alive.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
And how may I assist you today? My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Elistea were only to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystals yield more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country
Or
indeed.
at least it was.
Until Sembrick elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. I have a really big problem with how these are laid out, because they really should either be fully voiced or not voiced. Not partially voiced, fully or non-voiced. Boom. Because it's just so... It's just a little silly that they can only do partial voice acting. And sometimes it's not even the full sentence. That's the worst part. If it was a sentence, then it would still be annoying, but at least it would be better. But no, she fucking cut off, like, mid-sentence. She was like, or, well, at least it was until, and then I had to say the rest of it. If there's one complaint I've had about this game, that is definitely the biggest one. Besides feeling like Sid's death kind of, not necessarily comes out of nowhere, because I kind of figured he might have died in that section, but considering it was a, quote, pivotal part of the story. But also because, I don't know, I feel like, maybe it's because I didn't see his wound, but I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of came out of nowhere. At least for me, it came out of nowhere. Also, the music was just, the music didn't even make it, like, it didn't add to the scene. It kind of detracted from it to an extent. Like, I love the music. I love the song that played when he died, but, like, I felt like that didn't really fit for a character dying. Maybe, like, a mentor passing his will on, but he died and passed his will on. We can't play, like, I don't know. Yeah, those are just two complaints I have about this game. Like, I love this game so far, but those two things really irked me a bit. It pains me to see the land I loved so change, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I know that I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Emperor since its inception, seemed too audacious to move even for him.
I admit,
when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs in my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? such as the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to my rescue, my curiosity would likely have proven failure. Wait, who is our mutual friend? But instead, it was not only saved. I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a brand of outlaws, no
A
less.
far more reputable fellowship.
A far more reputable fellowship than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
One would think.
One would think that my role is abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way towards a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Nine Tails as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
What is it that you wish to learn?
State of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Highways map room, Clive can view the state of the realm to learn more about the current going-ons in Valistea, revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
I have the details here.
Whoa, we get like a Xenoblade Chronicles-esque like colony map type shit, where there's like a relationship meter. That's kind of cool. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates you as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay. Oh. Is it just me, or does he look a bit slimmer? I mean, this is the way it looks. The Ward of Rosaria? Okay, but I want to know what the hell happened to him. But what happened to Ambrosia? Oh shit, okay. Hmm. Who the hell is this though? Yeah, okay, so he did seal him in his own heart. Or he did seal him away with that cage thing. I mean. Wait. Why are these two not listed as dead? I know this one isn't, but why aren't those two? Why is she here? Victor, Quentin, Ballista Ferryman. I like how everyone important is still alive. Actually, wait, what happened to Gev? Hmm. So we now know who Bahamut's.
Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
My knowledge is yours. I still remember. And thank goodness they did. It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not led us here, look around you. Still, why? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Mythos? Oh, damn. One second. I'm gonna start downloading something real quick. Sorry, I'm currently downloading something. I'm going to be pausing it so the stream doesn't suffer for it. But is it done? It, I I think it's done. All right, sorry. Oh, yeah, somewhere. Hmm. Oh, Kenneth did die. Oh no, that sucks. I actually kind of liked Kenneth. He was cool. Rip Kenneth, man.
always welcome, Clive.
Oh, sorry.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving
Tarja.
everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Yeah. I kind of zoned out. I forgot he lost his scar. Did he get, like, his skin picked off with a scalpel? And it just kind of grew back a little bit. It's like a scar. It looks good on him. I don't really like him with
Once the hall swept, it's over to the
mark.
tavern.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
So... Damn, we really did lose an eye. Son of a bitch. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside at the Men of the Rock. And the Men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you when you're done to wear upon my return. Gav. You know, I wonder, if Jill gets mad at Clive, does she make him sleep on the couch? I mean, I know they're just apparently only friends, but like... I don't know why, I just find that funny. And the couch is still in the same room, so...
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Chance for what? Wait, I'm a little
look
lost.
How far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Wait, so is Joshua actually dead?
He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
The dark soul?
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Playing as Joshua now?
And so the North is lost.
What?
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Why didn't Joshua stick around after stealing Ultima? What is he, stupid? No, I'm pretty sure there was a good reason for that.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
They're just really good friends.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Really good
Speak
friends.
freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have black something.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her. Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today? Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing. Life.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling. Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
It's over.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Finish with that lot. Open back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Okay.
What happened here?
Oh.
We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby. They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
I don't think they care. Also, there's another bearer here. That's kind of... Oof.
What are you after?
What are you after? Oh, okay.
There you go.
No. I'm not buying elixirs.
Take
I'll
care
get them
out
if I
there,
see
eh?
them. That said, I will
you.
sell...
Is that everything? Take care out there, eh?
Very brooding right now.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry. I think I twisted something.
Interesting.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
Wait, like a mass genocide of bears? That sounds cool in the sense that it's a mass genocide in the story, but terrifying that it's all bears. Because let's abolish slavery. Yeah, by killing all the slaves.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Which means it's Clive's mom being a bitch again. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to kill her at some point. She's literally the sole reason that these two were separated, and why the father was beheaded.
If those horses touch it.
Farewell.
Okay, the lightning abilities are kind of cool.
Look. Up ahead.
Is that Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black Shields?
Black Shields.
Hold on, let me check the new thing. Oh. Who's the first in command of the outdoors? Okay.
bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
I got it.
Do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Should I have, like, Jill go with her to make sure that she's gonna be fine, or...
Black shields?
Oh, no, she just teleported.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, I don't float in the air when doing that. That's awkward.
Are we too late?
Oh yeah, we are.
There might still be someone inside.
Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Good. Yay.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
What are these, like, green, like, coin-looking things? Ooh, okay.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Damn, some people just straight up turned into ash by doing all that shit here. That fucking sucks. Come here. Torgal, I'm gonna give you love.
Torgal.
I'm seeing blood near this door. He might have also been murdered. Bruh.
Found her.
The abbot.
Called it.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh. Oh.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Cid! Where are you? Cid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay, can I check what these green coins are now? Why isn't it telling me? It would be like right here, but I don't see it. I got sick and ravaged the level 2. Let's go. What in oblivion is that? Wait, that looks familiar. Oh, it's an Ahriman! Wait, rank C? What? I feel like I'm not supposed to be introduced to this yet. Notorious marks. Every now and then climb may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. So a fight is always an option. Defeating these notorious marks, considering them not only the renowned, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgraded existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, I'm not using the right spell. That's awesome. There's a demon. Not bad. Doom?
Nice try. Too slow.
Did it just heal? Nice try. Okay, so the Ahriman special thing is that he does it twice. You get to fight him twice, I guess.
You didn't see that coming.
Where is Jill? Yeah, what the hell happened to Jill? Oh, I guess she's going to, that one camp. The Martha's Rest thing.
That must be the bridge.
Sorry, 1 second.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I was going to just teleport there, but you know what? I might encounter some enemies on the way. Never a bad idea to get some levels in.
I needed that.
Never a bad idea indeed. But I think Armin might have been a little bit easier if I had Joe to accompany me. Yeah, like how I said that I might have seen enemies in the way. In reality, there's nothing at all. Oh?
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix.
And they call themselves our country.
How do? Thanks very much. There you go.
You know what?
Much obliged.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I think I'm good.
That is
How
good.
are you?
I am decent.
Decent, okay.
Decent.
Just decent.
Just decent.
Any quests nearby? Wait, why does it have a plus sign on it?
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by!
Actually, I should probably save. How is Black Ops 4 Zombies going?
I haven't even started. I'm going through all my perks and such. You know how this one works, right?
Yeah, it's very different because you kind of like
It's-
choose your loadout kind of thing.
Yeah,
Makes
you
sense.
choose your perks and you get different starting
And
guns.
this-
I think it's very, very interesting. And I really liked it when I played before.
There's also the wasn't there like an ultimate system or whatever with like the rods? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a special weapon system, as it's called.
Yeah, I know. The only maps I actually played of zombies in Black Ops 4 were literally just the starting two. The one in the ship and then the one in the Coliseum.
The ship wasn't... Oh yeah, the ship was, wasn't it? I forget what they are.
I know that there's one in like... I know that there's like one in a temple and then any other map that's ever released for zombies in that game. I just don't know what they are.
Don't just pass me by! You handy with that sword of yours?
I did play a lot of Cold War zombies though.
You're a
And I really like
bloody
Cold War
marvel with the
zombies.
thing.
I don't know what Cold War
Question
Zombies is.
Are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
They both streamlined and deepened a lot of the mechanics. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head how it worked, but I remember liking it way more than normal zombies.
Big ones?
Good.
And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
Yeah, the only two maps that I don't believe that I've done are
from a gang of footpads all
Tagder Toten and Ancient Evil.
And now,
at the very least,
looking
it
to
says that
settle the
I've done all the
score.
other maps.
Go on then. Don't just stand there.
Oh,
Go and help
Voyage of
them.
Despair takes place on the Titanic. Oh.
That's kind of funny given recent events.
Yeah. Gauntlet mode. This is new. Oh, that's cool.
So the difference is that it has the field upgrade system, like the specialty like perk system, I guess, from the multiplayer of the COD games, more recent ones. It also has the fuck. You can also find you can find, equip, and also you can craft items like more ammo or like tomahawks or field upgrade type things or some even kill streaks, because those are a thing.
Oh.
You can custom. I'm pretty sure this is not a new thing to zombies, but you can like use all the weapons in the multiplayer and you can customize them so they're to your
That's
liking
not
when you
new.
pick them
Yeah,
up.
I can
Okay.
customize stuff.
It's pretty good because they're not separate as far as I'm aware of. I think they're the same as in multiplayer and you can interchange them between. So if you level up weapons in zombies, you can take that weapons and its attachments into multiplayer. Although I played more zombies than anything in Cold War because I was not super big into multiplayer comparatively.
I remember playing the multiplayer, and I think it was this game. If this is the one with the different like characters.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what mode it was, but it was literally just a fucking ripoff of Counter-Strike. That was the only mode I enjoyed. I think it was called Heist or something like that. It was the one where you like had like money and you bought weapons and armor and stuff. Yeah, that was the only thing I really enjoyed from the multiplayer past like the first week or so of playing it. Okay. There's also an expo feature, so you can call in a helicopter to rescue you, so you can get a lot more XP from actually completing it. Besides just doing the Easter
wait,
eggs.
was that the zombies mode that I watched you play that one time for
Yes.
like 3 games? Okay.
Yeah, that was really, really fun compared to like
Yeah,
other.
I remember being jealous.
Yeah, it was. It only had like one map at launch, but that map has a pretty big Easter egg, and it wasn't like super. Like you can figure them out. Like they're pretty complex, but you can also figure them out easily by just trial and error. Unlike some other Easter eggs I've heard in some of the Black Ops 3 maps, where which are kind of obtuse.
X Defiant. What is this?
Oh, the beta has already passed, but there was a beta a few
Oh, I
days
had
ago.
no idea. I saw that you sent it to me, and I was like,
It was
oh,
actually
you're
pretty
talking about
fun.
something else. Okay.
Yeah, it was a Ubisoft game, but it has like faction. It's like an arena, sort of like an arena shooter. That has.
Why is Cold War $70?
Do you know how much most of the Call of Duties are? They're still full price. They don't.
If it
They.
ever goes on sale, I'll think about getting it.
Oh, and also the Cold War. If I remember correctly, Cold War Zombies maps got released for free.
Oh, that's
as well.
cool.
And if you wanted more classic style zombies, the game like gave you an option for classic zombies where you just survived until you died, and there wasn't like the new style of play.
Oh, I don't care about that. I find the new one really interesting.
Yeah.
Also, I just remembered what my clan tag on Black
What
Ops
was
4 was.
What was it?
NGRS.
Oh. Oh.
You remember now.
I appreciate that since I'm streaming.
Hey, I didn't say what it was.
I
Just
know.
said the letters.
That's why I was like, he's gonna say the N word, isn't he?
Oh no, no. No, I regretted making it. I changed it to meme.
It's a dead end, that
I'm pretty sure I also eventually made mine the meme.
I remember convincing you to do so, yeah.
Luckiest bird in all the world. She's a hero
It
to
had
us
bots.
locals. And don't worry,
Oh,
you'll know her when you see her.
that's
Ragnar.
interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Good luck to
Sure,
you.
I'll see how that works.
Give those no
Wait, do
good
they also
bastards
have
a hiding from me.
perks?
Yeah, perks are discussed. The one-winged wonder. Finding a chocobo.
Oh, you're playing 16?
Yeah. You mean DMC 5 but Final Fantasy?
DMC 6, yes.
DMC 6, yeah.
DMC Cross Fantasy?
Oh man.
I have a near 1 gallon water bottle now.
What the fuck?
Well, how much soda do you have in your room?
Not enough that I drink
I
it.
thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
I don't drink that much as I used to, but
Speaking
I
of
have
brave birds,
7 12 packs. I
Exactly.
don't drink more than 2 or 3 a day now because of my
Do
water.
you not drink water?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
That's what I drink
But
between that.
How much liquid do you drink a day?
4 water bottles worth. Because that's enough to
That's
last
it?
me through the day. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, so I guess it's about 11, 12
I drink
cups.
I drink soda at the start of the day. I refuse to take medicine with water. I've tried it. It's disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, I can't use it with water. I have to do it with soda. So in the morning, I drink like a single, or at most, it depends on how much time I spend eating. But I typically drink at most 1, maybe 2, very rarely, cans of soda. Then I drink the 4 water bottles throughout the whole day. And then around 2 or 3 a.m., I start drinking like another thing of soda or 2.
So you have it set on a timer?
That's just roughly speaking. Sometimes I do it much earlier.
It is really funny that you can be like, yeah, I do it at this specific time.
I work on routines to an extreme degree. I
No,
usually
I
do
get
things.
that. I do too. It's just very, very blessed.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, damn it.
Excuse me, I have to go underwater.
I still have to get used to these. Fucking controls.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Holy shit. This chocobo fucking murder people.
This is that map.
What map?
The map with the frozen water, where if you go into it, you can freeze.
I think I remember seeing that map, but I don't remember if I actually played
It's
it.
from a different COD game.
You didn't think you'd seen the
Oh.
last
I
of us,
don't know
did
what map
you?
it's from though.
You've been bad for business.
Day of the
It has
Dead?
a
But I
dude
reckon someone will
in
pay
a
good
water
coin
thing.
to mount your
That's a
head
bad
on
way to
their
describe what it
wall.
is. It has a special zombie that follows you around and does nothing.
Day of the
You
Dead.
just kind of walk. What?
And why is that?
Day of the Dead, I
She's
think.
something of a hero in these parts.
No,
You heard
is
her.
that not?
The one where John Romero follows you around?
Oh yes, I think. Well,
I
this
don't
is
know if that's the
map.
name
This
of the
isn't
map.
the.
I know, it's not John Romero probably. It's like another special zombie.
Alright then.
No, I mean this is that map. I don't think they're going to do that.
Okay, wait, where's the mage?
Over there.
Kill the mage.
I killed him.
They can revive teammates.
Oh, that's
Good enemies.
That's fine.
It's a big boy. Hey, Chloe. Fuck, I can kill him. I just got slammed.
Did you see stuff flying?
I got slammed. Minute break.
Oh, there's no break.
It's literally double trigger.
Oh.
It's a state where your character gets like fiery hair and your attacks change and you get a massive buff to everything and you do it automatically.
Fetch for their souls, okay.
Nice try.
Ow.
Nice try.
Ah, crap.
Ow. I deserve that.
I wonder how much probably not very expensive.
1 second. When you're how much what?
Cold War is physically.
Probably not that expensive.
Yeah, that's what I said. Probably not much.
It's like COD games are typically way cheaper physically than digitally. I know games like Black Ops 3, I think, is still $60, even though it's been like
it's
almost
been so
it's been almost 10 years now. Yeah, it's been 8 years.
Christ.
It's still full price. I want to be actually no.
Java points?
Ghosts is still $60. I'm pretty sure, and that game is literally 10 years old almost. Like in a few months.
Crap.
Rescued chocobos.
You're safe now.
Don't rescue the chocobos.
I will rescue the chocobos. They're about to be killed by
What do you get out of it?
I get to hear. Wait, does Torgal know this one? Wait, no!
Let's go.
Oh, that's Ambrosia? Holy shit, he's alive. Bro, it's been 18 years! What the fuck?
What do you mean?
So this game has some time skips between each major story event, and your character has a chocobo that when you're about to be crushed by a rock near the end of before the first thing, your chocobo saves you but loses an eye from it. And in a random side quest 18 years later in the game, I found the same chocobo.
Ooh. He's gonna become a party member.
Like my dog is.
Work in that game.
Like my dog is.
I knew you would.
How do party members work in that game?
They're automated.
Okay.
Through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did.
Well, except Torgal, sort of. Torgal's the dog. Torgal, you can use with the D-pet. Yes, you can also pet the dog. Torgal, you can do 3 commands with him. You can do Sick, which he bites. You can do Ravage, which launches into the air, an enemy into the air, or launches them down if they're airborne. And use Kiraga, which heals the portion health on you.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Don't.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Oh?
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Oh?
Is that it? You want to
Wait, do I actually get the chocobo back?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Cool. Wait. Ooh.
What?
Can I actually ride Can I ride Ambrosia? Oh my god, that's adorable. They gave him an eye patch. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Got an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
That was awesome.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Oh no.
That's it.
You
When those
recognize me.
chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Oh.
No. No, that can't be right. That
Oh,
fellow was
he
a
doesn't
bearer.
recognize me. Never mind.
Must have been my double.
I mean, he doesn't recognize you.
He almost recognized me, but he didn't notice that my scar, the mark on the main character's face, was not there anymore. He had it removed.
Best be on my way.
Oh.
This game,
To the both of you.
the mark is for slavery. This game has a lot of themes of
Oh.
slavery. So the way that this game works is you're either born a normal person, you're a bearer, which is someone who uses magic from the crystals without having to use the crystals themselves, or you're a dominant. A dominant means that you're stronger, or at least as far as magical prowess goes, compared to a bearer. However, you are also an icon. An icon are Final Fantasy summons. The main character is the icon of Ifrit.
What?
Yes, the main character is technically Ifrit.
That's cool.
A couple of your party members include, or the ones that I've gotten so far include Rama and Shiva. And every single time you fight a major character who is also a dominant, Clive, the main character, actually has the power to absorb other people's icons
I was
and
gonna
use them
say
for
he can
himself.
suck them, can't he?
He can't turn into those summons, but he can use the power and the element from them. So I actually currently have the powers of Rama and Garuda.
Shiva?
No,
Oh.
not Shiva yet, but Garuda. Garuda and each of them have like their own like special abilities, like skills. I guess you can have up to 2, and you can use them by holding R2 and pressing attack or square or triangle actually, and you can set them, and they each come with their own special unique circle ability, which for Ifrit or the Phoenix, because he kind of has both. He does like a dash forward. It's like Dante's trickster dash. Literally, you're gonna notice this kind of theme. And Garuda, Nero's pull with his arm, but a claw instead.
So it's exactly the same because, come on, his arm turns into a damn claw.
Yeah. Well, it's a talon in this case, but it's still a claw, because it literally just looks like a giant hand. It's just 3 fingers. Though I think it's a bit better than Nero's arm, because unlike Nero's arm, it doesn't pull him towards the enemy. What it does instead is, if it's on a big enemy, it'll like send you flying upwards in like a jump motion, and it also does damage on your ascent. And you could do that 2 times before you just don't ascend anymore. And if an enemy, when you're in fights, there's a will gauge for big enemies. Will is like the meter before they get staggered, and then you do big damage on them while they're staggered.
So
And
it's like their super armor, or their I should say their armor, not
or
super
guard or whatever. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
So when you break that, when you get it to halfway and you hear a shing, you can use that talon and you'll actually physically pull them to the floor, so you can do good damage while they're kind of getting up from being recoiled down to the floor. That includes colossal enemies like fighting icons when you're not an icon yourself.
Ooh.
And when I fought Garuda, I kept destroying her, and I was like, that's it? And then Garuda like fell off. I was like, wow, that was like a God of War fight, but that was kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping I would. And then Garuda fucking grabs me, and then I turn to Ifrit, and I'm like, okay, this is the Godzilla Kaiju battle. Let's fucking go. Oh man, it was so cool.
Fucking knew he was
Chocobo unlocked. Hey, I'm like halfway through the game, I guess, but I got a Chocobo.
You're only halfway through the game?
I only just started playing yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Day before.
I think, yeah, day before yesterday. After 18 long years, Clive is finally reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while on the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the Chocobo. Oh.
Ready, go?
When you ride alone, trophy unlocked. That's cool. Oh, this is really cool. Okay.
Thanks, Gal.
My soul shall not be fetched today.
Fetch me their souls.
Ah, maybe my soul will be fetched.